Strap in, power up. These are the hits of 1980X.
It's Two for Tuesday. Double shots of all your favorite 1980X artists. Only on Zeg Radio.
Okay, let's go.
Now is the time, and Bear is the man.
They think he's a righteous dude.
Hey, it's me, Bear, Zeg Radio, hits of 1980X. It's a 2 for Tuesday, which means we get to do double shots two times of all your favorite Zeg artists, as I like to say. So long as we have extra copies of stuff that they did. Some artists we only have one song from. So if you request something, then I'll tell you, hey, sorry, don't have an extra song on that. But if you really like them a lot and you convince me, I'll always look at finding more music from them. For example, we have more music from bands like Kane Wilder now because people want to request him on the 2 for Tuesday. Hope you're doing all right. Saw a few people waiting. Hope you're all still here. We had 5 people waiting. We're down to 3 now. We had Doc Flamingo, Crafting Gamer, Jason Harrison, Marco S. all waiting. If you're still here, please go ahead and say hi. If you've left, well, that's what I have to say to you for having the patience of a hamster. Let's start it off with a little Bayou Saints. We'll get a little Black Root revival going on a 2 for Tuesday. Zeg Radio, hits of 1980X.
Secrets that your soul will need. Smoke and bourbon, midnight heat. One kiss of fire, and you're on your knees. She spins the cards and the dice don't lie. You'll sell your soul just to hear her sigh.
Zeg Radio. Request lines are open.
Down in Louisiana, them women got voodoo in their hips, and they know just what to do with it.
Touch you, you gone a while. Voodoo love in the low down slow. Burn your soul like a bayou glow. Voodoo love, share voodoo true. She gon' break your chains and make a fool of you. Down on Rue, my lady Shun. She don't need no gree-gree bag, no candle flame. She is the spell, baby.
double shot of Bayou Saints. That was Voodoo Love and the Lowdown Slow. The Lowdown Slow, of course, the nickname of the town of Saint Louvier, where they're from. And we started off with Black Velvet Voodoo. Hope you like them as much as I do. We're going to do something a little bit different tonight, guys. Zag Radio hits in 1980X, 2 for Tuesday. I'm Bear. And tonight we're going kayfabe. That's right. We're not going to pretend we're listening to the radio in 1980X. We're just going to talk you, me, talk about the music that's coming up, all that kind of stuff. Don't forget, we got brand new Shimmer coming up. I'm going to wait, get a few more people in here who I know appreciate Shimmer, because I know Doc right now is going, please, God, no, not glam. But, you know, we'll get to that track. But I want to talk about some stuff. I want to talk about, like, Bayou Saints. I want to talk about why I made them as a band and why I enjoy listening to them. After Blackbird, which is hugely popular. Like, if I look at the playlist for this channel on the albums, it's really crazy stuff in the sense that for Blackbird, the full album has 315 views so far. Next up after that is the Red Hot Rockabellas at 163, and then State of Quandary at 148. Still haven't put up Crimson Kiss, and when I put that up, I imagine it'll get a few views as well. But Bayou Saints is already in 4th place at 79 views, which means it's just going to get higher and higher. So after I did Blackbird, and I really love Blackbird, I think they're an amazing sound, I wanted to do something with that rock, but I didn't want to do another, Southwest sound. And then I thought to myself, why not do some swamp rock? And that's where Bayou Saints came out of, swamp rock. And I think they worked out well. I wanted a Hendrixy sort of sound, a bluesy sort of sound, and a sort of southerny sort of sound. And I think it came together really, really well. Please feel free to tell me in the chat what you think of them, if you're liking what you hear from them so far, if you've checked out the album on the playlist, whatever the case may be. But I want to basically also thank you guys for being here every time I do one of these shows. It's nice to see the regulars rolling in and keeping me company as we go along. Don't forget the request line is open, but if you're going to request something, please, please, please make sure it's something I have 2 of and not just, hey, I really like Super Science. Well, I don't have another song by the guy who does Super Science, but if you guys really push me and say we really want more of him, I'll make more of him. So long as I have my ChatGPT and my Suno and my brain, I can use my smart tools to make great music that we can listen to and not have to be victims of the corporate machine, which I think is kind of cool. Well, after all that rockety-boppity southern swamp, let's take it down a little bit. We're going to go with some Bobcat Brooks, and basically with Bobcat Brooks, I was looking to get a sound that was very much working-class Rust Belt, and I got it, and I'm pretty happy with it. So we're going to start off with my current favorite by him, which is Blue Jeans and Cowboy Boots, here on Zag Radio Hits of 1980X 2 for Tuesday. Request lines are open. Don't be afraid, Jerry. I promise not to yell at you too much.
Saw her Friday night at the Patronix lot. Sun sinking low, yeah, the blacktop hot. Radio humming through the summer haze. She walked by, one look and I was dazed. Her hands were strong, but her nails were clean, like a story straight out of some back road dream. Boots worn down from the miles they knew, and the sky turned gold when she came into view. Blue jeans and cowboy boots, that's the truth I can't refute. She's a wildflower, stealing grace, sunshine fire with a whiskey taste. If I get my way when the day is through, I'll be going home to her cowboy boots. Monday night, she's in a dress and heels, downtown lights and the laughter reels. Looks like silk in the city glow, but she moves like the wind on an open road. She talks real soft, but she's tough inside. Don't need a thing but her will and pride. Got a laugh like smoke and a voice like rain. Every word she says eases my pain. Blue jeans It's a truth I can't refute. She's a wildflower, stealing grace, sunshine fire with a whiskey taste. If I get my way when the day is through, I'll be going home to her cowboy boots. Blue jeans and cowboy boots with a heart that don't take substitutes. She's the one that the night can't hide, stealing her soul and the wind on her side. If I get my way when the day is through, I'll be coming home to her cowboy boots. Blue jeans and cowboy boots, every road I walk just leads to you. You're a lady fair and a fighter too, turns my gray sky days into heaven's blue. If I get my way when the vows are true, I'll be saying I do to you in your cowboy boots.
Zeg Radio. Request lines are open.
Still in fire in the morning light, dreams rise with the factories hum. One more mile and I'll see her face, my city made of smoke and sun. Rolling through the Great Plains, diesel whispers in the wind, a heart full of calloused hope, I'm coming home again. Left my soul in the ironworks where the hammer meets the flame. That skyline glows like heaven's forge, and she still knows my name. From the river market to the Union Arch, every bridge and rail runs through my heart. I'm Union City bound, where the towers shine and the steel is proud, where the streets still sing with a working sound, and love waits where the smoke rolls down. Yeah, I'm Union City bound. And the sunrise warms the heights, where heroes rise from the ground. The forge still burns beneath the stars, it's where my peace is found. Some cities break you, some just use your name, but Union City, she remembers why you came. She wrote me letters in blue collar lines, said the bridge still hears you play. Now my six strings riding shotgun, and I'm coming home to stay. Midway lights are in my eyes, this city never says goodbye. I'm Union City bound, where the streets still echo the iron sound, where a dream don't die, it just lays down, and the ghosts of the rail yards call out loud. I'm Union City bound. Turn the wheel, I see her now. I'm Union City bound.
Bobcat Brooks with a double shot there. Union City bound, and before that we heard Blue Jeans and Cowboy Boots. We got 4 songs by him available, so that's kind of fun. I think I'm going to wind up doing a whole album for him. Zeg Radio, Hits of 1980X, 2 for Tuesday. The request lines are open And we're doing kayfabe tonight, which means the masks are off. We're behind the scenes. We're not pretending this is 1980X and you're listening to the radio in the basement while sneaking outside to smoke a cigarette. We're just talking. We're just letting it know. Bobcat Brooks was something that was really interesting. I wanted to do a John Cougar, John Mellencamp, John Cougar Melonhead, as we used to call him. Specifically a Jack and Diane, Ain't Even Done With the Night, that sort of stuff. And the first song I did was pretty good. It came out nice and it had a nice raspy voice. I'm like, this is nice. And then I hit the second one, and it was the second version of Rust Belt Saints, which is the version you hear when I play it. And I was blown away by how much it sounded like the boss, Springsteen, that I just ran with it. And I went, that's the persona, that's the style for Bobcat Brooks. So I'm really happy with how Bobcat Brooks came out. And that's, for some people that's great. Some people maybe don't like it. They go, ooh, that sounds too much like, the boss, and they go, ew, ew, icky, icky, ooh. Well, to them I say, music is subjective, so keep that in mind. Zeg Radio hits a 1980X2 for Tuesday, which means we're doing double shots of your favorite artists. The request lines, as I said, are open, and of which we have a request from the Crafting Gamer, who would really like to hear some Crimson Kiss, but he doesn't want to hear the stuff that everybody always requests by Crimson Kiss. And now, a little backstory on Crimson Kiss is they are the band I've created that I most wish were a real band that I could go see in concert. I've said this many, many times. In fact, they are also the main focus, the lead singer, Ali Harrigan, is, of the book that I wrote, Covenant, which you can pick up on Amazon. Links down below in the description box. Some of you have read it, and you can tell the others in the chat if you liked it or not. There is a second book coming when I finally get my ass in gear on that, but for now, it is just a band that I play here. So we're going to play two, one of which was the request for the Red Room version of Velvet Bite. So we're going to play that because I think that is amazing. And then after that, we're going to play Shadow Gloss, which is another one I really like. So double shot, Crimson Kiss, Zeg Radio, hits of 1980X. It's 2 for Tuesday, baby. Let's listen to some Crimson Kiss. Oh.
Lips like poison, sweet and slow. Heat ignites where shadows go. A touch that burns, a whisper's flame. Say my name, love, say my name. Closer now, your breath on mine. Electric heat, we cross the line. Velvet bite, midnight sin. Pull me under, let it begin. Skin to skin, we lose control. Take me home, take me home. Fingers trace forbidden lines. Tongues collide like crimson wine. A moan, a sigh, a dangerous game. No mercy here, no one to tame. Racing hearts, the room spins slow. Feel the fire, let it grow. Velvet bite, midnight sin. Pull me under, let it begin. Skin to skin, we lose control. Take me home, take me home. Taste the ache, feel the rush. Your wicked hands, my blushing blush. Breathless now, no turning back. Crave the thrill, fade to black. Eyes that pierce, no words to speak. Lose myself, you're all I see. Velvet might sin. Pull me under, let it begin. Skin to skin, we lose control. Take me home, take me home. Velvet bite, love's dark art. Sink your teeth into my heart. Yo! It's 1980X, baby!
You wanna be real? Bleed the silence. Fall of the stage. See who claps. You wear the crown with trembling hands. Sing loud enough to shift the sands. You built your throne from glam and heat, but never looked at what lies beneath. Your heels are high, your pulse is fast, but babe, that mirror won't last. It shows you what they want to see, not who you are, not what you want to be. You called it love, you called it flame, but couldn't touch it without name. You dressed in fire to play the part, but never fed your naked heart. You danced like storms were made of you, but slipped around the quiet truth. There's no escape, no painted door. You won't feel real, you're just there. Whore, pouring mask, pouring myth, rich in scar, rich in breath. Wanna find truth, lose the stage. Wanna feel whole, embrace rage. Shadow gloss can't hold your face. It cracks in time, it won't replace the sound you make when no one hears, the grace you find beneath your fears. So take it off, the gloss, the game, step out of light and own your name. I wore the lashes, wore the lies, let strangers script my lows and highs. I swallowed silence just to shine until I tasted what was mine. You think you burn, but babe, you glow. You just don't trust the light is slow. You don't need venom, don't need flash. You need an itch that you can't scratch. Wanna be seen, don't pose, stand still. Wanna be known, stop seeking thrill. Shadow gloss won't keep you whole. It fades too fast, it takes a toll. You play the crowd, you kill the spark, but truth begins where it gets dark. So take it off, the shade, the shield, step through the hush and let it yield. I see the girl behind the song. She's scared as hell and not so wrong, but listen close, the world is loud. Don't join the noise just to feel proud. No need to roar to be profound. No need to rise to stand your ground. If you want real, then let it come. The stage is bright, but your soul gets lost. Shadow gloss will never stay. It melts in heat, it runs away. You wanna last, then shed the skin, the one they dress to keep you in. So take it off, be skin, be scar, be who you are. No need for war. You'll find the light when you stop chasing stars. And when that day comes, call me.
Broadcasting live from the edge of time. Welcome to 1980X.
I'm a big fan of those stingers I make. I really enjoy making them. In fact, now I've got some YouTubers that you know voicing them for me. Those are going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks as I get around to cutting them all down. 2 by Crimson Kiss for the Crafting Gamer. We started off with the Red Room version of Velvet Bite, which is called the Red Room version. Well, you'll have to read the book to find out. And we also listened to Shadow Gloss, which is part of the whole backstory of her and Crystal, Rain Dumir from Crystal and the Shimmers, and then Shimmer, basically, in the little, squabble they've been having over music. It's quite interesting. I like writing backstory stuff. It's a lot of fun. Crimson Kiss is one of those bands. I've done one album. I want to do more. I really enjoy creating music for them. I really enjoy getting inside Allie's head and seeing the world through her eyes. And that's something writers, I don't know if you write, but if you do write, you know what I'm talking about. But role players get to do that as well. Role players get to see the idea of feeling the world through someone else's eyes. And it's a very satisfying and sometimes scary thing to do. But there you are. That's what's going on. Jerry Wilson's made a request. Zeg Radio Hits of 1980X 2 for Tuesday. Request lines are open. And Jerry wanted to hear some Ragged Tiger. Well, I'm not going to play Blitz Boys because we always listen to Blitz Boys. We've got a few other songs by them, including one called Edge of Forever, which I don't think I've ever played. And if I have, I've only played it once. So here we go. Zeg Radio Hits of 1980X 2 for Tuesday. We're going kayfabe tonight. Edge of Forever plus something else by Ragged Tiger for Jerry.
Like, gag me with a synth. These hits are too good.
And, of course, everything had to go pear-shaped. We got the second song by Rag Guitar coming for you right now. Just had a little bit of a hiccup in the program. But here we go. Glass Midnight.
Crimson messages under chrome horizons draw me to the place you've been. Signals twist in a crystal thread. You say my name, but it's never said. Last midnight, I'm breaking through. Silver storms in an endless view. Glass midnight, you pull the wire. Trace the spark and ignite the fire. Velvet chaos in the afterglow. Every motion spins a secret line. I taste the static on your shadow skin, and I'm falling past the borderline. Signals twist in a crystal thread. You say my name, but it's never said. Glass midnight, I'm breaking through. Silver storms in an endless view. Glass midnight, you pull the wire. Trace the spark and ignite the fire. Glass reflections break the code. Every whisper overload. Steel horizons bend and burn. Every signal takes its turn. Mirror shadow when the pulse is near. Every signal feels like something clear. Glass midnight, electric rain. Feel the fracture, feel the chain. Glass midnight, it pulls me in. Through the shimmer, through the sin. Glass midnight, I'm breaking through. Silver storms in an endless view. Glass midnight, you pull the wire. Trace the spark and ignite the fire. Whispers drifting over the final groove. Glass midnight, it's pulling, breaking through. Glass midnight. Glass midnight.
As if we'd play anything but the best. This is Zeg Radio, babe.
Er war ein Rebell,
Ein Genie, kein König, aber der Kaiser der Musik, Ludwig van Beethoven.
Bang, bang, Beethoven. Bang, bang, Beethoven.
Mit Feuer im Blut, die Welt war sein Feind, doch er war zu gut. In Wien kam der Sturm, er spielte brutal, Symphonien wie Waffen, ein Kriegsritual, ein Donner im Takt, die Menge erwacht, er kämpfte mit Tönen, er regierte die Nacht. Bang, bang, Beethoven! Wenn die Stille fällt, er dreht sie laut, der Meister der Macht. Die Menge schaut. Bang, bang, Beethoven! You make my heart explode tonight! Bang, bang, Beethoven! Symphonies of dynamite! Bang, bang, Beethoven! Feel the thunder, feel the flame! Ludwig! Ludwig, scream his name. Er schrieb für die Könige, er spielte für das Volk, jede Note ein Schuss, jede Pause ein Dolch, die Regeln verbrannt, die Zukunft geplant, ein Mann gegen Götter, die Faust in der Hand und taub in der Nacht, doch hör den Beat, er schrieb seine Siege in jedes Lied. Bang, bang, Beethoven! 9. Sinfonie für Elise. Und jetzt die Revolution. Bang, bang, Beethoven! 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 Shake the heavens, burn the night! Bang, bang, Beethoven! Turn the silence into light! Bang, bang, Beethoven! Feel the fire, hear the roar! Ludwig, Ludwig, give us more! Bang, bang, Beethoven! Bang, bang, Beethoven! Bang, bang, Beethoven! Hele Rehmann.
It's 2 for Tuesday. Double shots of all your favorite 1980X artists. Only on Theg Radio.
Hallo. Berlin. Bist du bereit? Ludwig ist hier. Und wir machen Lärm.
Ich kam mit dem Zug, die Nacht war heiß. Straßen voll Leben, Musik im Kreis. Vom Alex bis Kreuzberg, der Beat ist klar. Berlin, mein Herz schlägt wunderbar. Neonlichter tanzen, die Menge schreit. Jede Gasse ein Song, jede Ecke bereit. Von Ost bis West, die Stadt vibriert. Und jeder Takt wird elektrisiert. Hallo Berlin. Ich geh durch Mitte, der Himmel brennt, jede Stimme singt, jeder Ton erkennt. Von Spree bis zur Mauer, der Sound ist frei. Berlin, du bist pure Harmonie. Klops in der Tiefe, Trommeln im Blut. Ich spür die Stadt, sie tut mir gut. Von Ost bis West, die Stadt vibriert. Und jeder Takt wird elektrisiert. Hallo Berlin. Berlin, du bist wild, du bist frei, du bist Musik.
Hallo Berlin by Johann Koenig. Before that, we also heard Bang Bang Beethoven. That's a two for shot there. And then we started off with Two by Ragged Tiger for Jerry listening tonight. Zeg Radio hits a 1980X, 2 for Tuesday, and we're kayfabe tonight, which means I'm just talking real. Bear is my name. I'm here. So basically, those two artists came about from a need to create artists that were very influential to me as a teenager. Duran Duran, of course, was, the biggest band in the goddamn world, though I had heard them long before then. Before they blew up, we were listening to them. For some reason, they really hit where I was early. And so we were listening to, like, Girls on Film, Planet Earth, Please Please Tell Me Now, or sorry, Is There Something I Should Know? Stuff like that. So Ragged Tiger, which the name comes from the Duran Duran album 7 and the Ragged Tiger, is the band I made to sound like a Duran Duran style band. And I think they worked out pretty good. Koenig, which I might drop the Johann and just call him Koenig, was because I needed Falco. Because Rock Me Amadeus, Genie, and Vienna Calling were songs that really showed me there was music outside of the heavy metal and rock that surrounded me in the country, that surrounded me growing up in a small rural town, and showed me that there was a wider world of music out there that I could look into. And my uncle had a satellite dish, and so I'd get to see MTV. which was really kind of cool because in Canada we didn't have, and Much Music wasn't here yet. So he would tape me these 6-hour VHS tapes of MTV runs, and I would watch them and just devour everything I could. So it's really fun sort of creating those bands that really, really sort of bring me to that place. Now, one of the things I do is I use Suno for music generation, but I also use Audacity to edit things. So for example, that version that I made didn't have the woodwind instruments in it. They were in a different take, and I really liked the woodwind, but I didn't like the take. So I broke the stems down. Stems are basically the different tracks. Suno lets you do that sometimes. Sometimes it does it well, sometimes it screws it up, but that's okay. And then I took the woodwind and I layered it in Audacity to be able to get my woodwinds in there, and it just came out chef's kiss. Really love it. Thank you, Winter Willow. Appreciate those words. Hope you're all doing all right tonight. Hope this isn't too boring for you, and you prefer when I sit around talking like we're in the Zenith universe, but tonight we're just talking music. And that said, the time has come. We are going to hear the new music by Shimmer. But first, before we hear the new song, let's hear something off the last album. I kind of like this one a lot. I don't want to do any of their slow stuff tonight. I want to keep us moving along. This one's called Reflection off the album Born Again. And again, my system just reset as I'm about to press play. Gotta love that. I gotta find out. I gotta go online and see if there's a way to turn that feature off so it doesn't automatically refresh every few minutes. And once I know how to do that, ooh. But anyway, in the meantime and in between time, Reflection by Shimmer, Zeg Radio. Hits of 1980X, 2 for Tuesday. I'm Bear. Go for it, Shimmer.
What if the mirror lied? What if it never showed you the truth? You've tried their angles, worn their face, cut your edges just in case. You held your breath, made yourself thin, tried to pass for something in. But tell me, when you look, who's there? Do you see you or their glare? Do you shrink? Do you ask? Or do you need a new glass? Not their eyes, not their past. You need a mirror you can pass. Not to hide, not to pretend, but to begin. I see you now, soft and whole. Not their fiction, not their role. You don't know, you don't lack. Build a mirror that gives back. Frame it in your truth, not fear. Look again. You're already here. They wrote your script in broken lines, but every line was never mine. You don't need their glass to start, just your voice, just your Stand still. Breathe. You're not too much. You're not a phase. You're not a problem to erase. See you now through your flame. Not their words, not their shame. No more angles, no disguise. Just your open, rising eyes. I see you now through your name. Not their weight, not their frame. Build your glass reflection.
New music now, only on Zeg Radio.
Lost in the shadows, we were fading away, chasing the echoes of a brighter day. Now we're breaking through the night, we're unafraid. Every heartbeat's calling us to stay. Feel the rise, the world's on fire. Every soul is reaching higher. We are the starlight, shining through the dark tonight. Every dream will hold it high. We are the starlight, burning bright. No one fades when we're together. Hearts ignite and last forever. Lift your eyes, the skies are fire. We are the Every runaway and every broken heart finds a place to stand, a place to start. All the voices turning into one will be louder than the setting sun. Feel the rise, the world's on fire. Every soul is reaching higher. We are the starlight, shining through the dark tonight. Every dream will hold it high. We are the starlight, burning bright. No one fades when we're together. Hearts ignite and last forever. Lift your eyes, the skies are fire. We are the And if the night tries to take us down, we'll paint the sky till the stars come around. Every spark's gonna light the way, till the dawn turns the dark today. We are the starlight, shining through the dark tonight. Every dream will hold it high. We are the starlight, burning bright. No one fades when we're together. Hearts ignite and last forever. Lift your eyes, the skies are fire. We are the
New music, Starlight by Shimmer. Before that, we heard off the previous album from them, one called Reflection that I really like a lot. It's a good song. A lot of the Shimmer, Rain Demir, Crystal and the Shimmer songs, they mean a lot to me because it was my birthday and I wanted to do something fun. And I sat down and I started monkeying around with the idea of doing a Gem and the Holograms type band for the 1980X stuff. And that's where Crystal and the Shimmers came from. But each song kept hitting me and making me want to dance or making me feel emotional or whatever the case may be. It was really interesting. So I kept going down, and then a whole backstory developed around them and all that kind of stuff. And then eventually I brought them back together as the band Shimmer, and I did their first album. And then I heard Golden from K-Pop Demon Hunters, and it blew my mind. And actually, Marco had a great comment when he heard it. He said, I think they owe you a royalty check because it's what you've been doing with Crystal and the Shimmers, though they technically came first. I just never heard them before. And I didn't realize that I was tracking into a sort of an 80s version of K-pop, which was really interesting. So I did the new album called Starlight, which that was the title track from, and I was pretty happy with it. But it just wasn't sitting the same way every time I listened to it. I was like, there's something missing here. There's something that's not clicking for me. So I remastered and I rewrote Starlight, and I tried a different prompt style. And in the prompt, I mixed 80s synth pop with, modern K-pop. And that's what came out. And really made me happy. So much so that other than the slow songs, I'm going to go back and redo all the songs. So that's going to delay the release of the Starlight album. But I'm going to go back and remake all the songs to sort of get more into that vein of, really high energy or really good, catchy stuff. And we'll see how it comes out. We'll explore it a little bit. Zeg Radio Hits 1980X 2 for Tuesday. I'm Bear. Request lines are open. You guys are quiet tonight. Make some requests, guys. I'm just going to keep playing music I like until you guys make some requests. And you know what? Maybe that's okay. I don't know. What do you think? Is that what you want? You just want me to play stuff? Soviet and the Cosmonauts can absolutely be played. Let's do that right now. We're going to play a double shot of Soviet and the Cosmonauts. I'm going to start off with one you guys don't hear very often, which is Lipstick Grenade, their cover of that. Here it is, Zeg Radio, going out to Jason. Oh, it didn't start. Of course not, because the damn program did an auto-refresh again. Man, and I looked, there's no way to turn that off. And what's going on? It's not playing? Oh. Zeg Radio, we have lots of technical problems.
Ждет под твоим одеялом. Я не плачу, я взрываюсь. Один поцелуй, и ты рассыпаешься. Ты просил огня, теперь гори. Первый урок, сердце не для игры. Boom, baby, I don't fade, I blow hearts up. I'm a lipstick grenade, one look, and your world's erased. Pull the pin, kiss your ass goodbye, babe. I don't love. I invade, kiss me wrong. Detonate. Ты звал меня опасно и клялся остаться. А теперь ты дым и дешевая фраза. Мой нежный яд скрыт в каждом касании. Ты поджег фитиль, что обвил мне запястье. Голос бархат, но укусы больней. Твое имя лишь рамы на грифе гитарней. Такую, как я, не загнать в оковы. Я рушу законы и рву все основы. Люби меня, теряй меня, пути назад нет. За мной остается разбитых сердец. След мои поцелуи, огонь мой взгляд, сталь. Мне все равно, я ставлю чувствовать. Boom, baby, I don't fade, I blow hearts up. I'm a lipstick grenade, one look, and your world's erased. Pull the pin, kiss your past goodbye, babe. I don't love. I invade, kiss me wrong, and I detonate. Оставила след на твоем прощальном листе. Вишневый поцелуй на твоем горле. Ты клялся меняться, но я не жду. Я поцеловала искру и решилась судьба твою. Boom, baby, I don't fade, I blow hearts up. I'm a lipstick grenade, one look, and your world's erased. Pull the pin, kiss your ass goodbye, baby. I don't love. I invade, kiss me wrong, and I detonate. все громче раздается. Снег стоит, герой высокий и смелый, сражаясь за свободу, солнце отвечает. Железный занавес ходим не отпускает. Люди жажды правосудия не хотят. В переулках и на улицах восстание поднимается. Искра зажигает ночь, огонь в глазах пылает. Мы не преклонимся, мы не будем под контролем. Наш дух силен, сердца наши храбры. В самый темный час мы найдем путь. С героем во главе день наш наступит. Тень революции бросает вызов ночи. Маяк в темноте, символ борьбы. Разрывая цепи тирании, мы будем стоять и защищать. За огонь свободы мы будем бороться до конца. Эхо угнетения, крик из прошлого, но наш герой стоит непокорный, борется наконец. С маской стали сердцем огненным, они поднимают пламя, надежду поднимает дух. Холодная война нарастает медленно, но на улицах революция — это связь. Из-под поля до самых высоких башен наш герой ведет заряд под кроваво-красным небом. Мы не преклонимся, мы не будем под контролем. Наш дух силен, сердца наши храбры. В самый темный час мы найдем путь. С героем во главе день наш наступит. Тень революции бросает вызов ночи. Маяк в темноте, символ борьбы. Разрывая цепи тирании, мы будем стоять и защищать. За огонь свободы мы будем бороться до конца. Эхо угнетения вокруг, голос огонь. Обещание освобождения, непокорный крик. Больше не жить в страхе, больше не прятаться в ночи. С героем рядом мы восстанем и будем сражаться. Тень революции бросает вызов ночи. Маяк в темноте, символ борьбы. Разрывая цепи тирании, мы будем стоять и защищать. За огонь свободы мы будем бороться до конца. В неоновом свете, где играют тени, наш герой ведет на светлую луну. С мужеством, сердцами, справедливостью на нашей стороне. Мы будем бороться за свободу через поднимающийся крик. Эхо угнетения вокруг, голос огонь. Эхо угнетения вокруг, эхо угнетения вокруг.
Soviet and the Cosmonauts, Shadow of the Revolution, going out to Jason, but it's 2 for Tuesday. So before that, we heard their version of Lipstick Grenade, which you may have noticed was half English, half Russian, which was really kind of fun. One of the things that happens in the Zenith universe is that we have Imperial Russia, the idea of this one part of Russia, the part that is on the Baltic, that basically has been... There was a coup in the 60s where they suddenly... Anastasia returns. Oh, the Tsarina is back. And basically there's an uprising and they basically liberate that area. So we have both Soviets and Imperial Russians in the Zenith universe. Zeg Radio hits of 1980X2 for Tuesday. I am Bear with you on this one. Lots and lots of good music to still play. Lots and lots of stuff to do. If you guys make the requests, as long as it's an artist that has two of, I'll do my best to get it on for you tonight. But if you're just sitting back and bibbity boppity booping and listening to the tunes, well, here's a double shot of Willie Watson and the Breakers for you.
I'm standing at the edge with a bottle in my hand, trying to find forgiveness, but I don't know if I can.
Every mile I've taken got me closer to the flame, and every scar I carry still whispers your name.
One more night, one more sin. I don't know where I'm going, but I can't go back again. We're two shots from mercy,
one kiss from the edge,
living on the wrong side where the broken hearts pledge. Can't stop this hunger,
can't drown this fire.
two shots from mercy, one breath from desire. You say you've been forgiven, but I see it in your eyes, that hungry kind of sinner still chasing alibis.
I'm not your revelation, I ain't no sacred prayer, but if you need salvation, baby, I'm halfway there.
One more night, one more taste. I can't outrun the thunder when I feel your embrace. We're two shots from mercy,
One kiss from the edge,
living on the wrong side where the broken hearts pledge. Can't stop this hunger,
can't drown this fire.
two shots from mercy, one breath from desire. Do we burn or do we break?
Baby, every choice is a mistake.
If you're the cure, then I'm disease.
Then let's go down on bended knee.
Take me under, take me home, pour that whiskey in my soul.
Feel that? That's the pulse of a decade that never died.
Zeg Radio.
Little smoke with hands that shook like sin. Your red lips still on the glass I found you in. Moon's gone dim, but your heat remains like ash on my tongue, like blood in my veins.
You said you had to fly before the dawn. No promises, just boots and armor gone. But baby, you left more than cologne here. You left a war in my chest and the smoke ain't clear.
Now every breath's a memory of skin and sparks and sin. Can't wash you out, so I'm burning you in. Burning you in like a brand I never chose. Burning you in like whiskey down a wound that flows. You were fire in the shape of grace. Now you're gone, but I still taste burning you in. Yeah, I'm burning you in.
You said love's a luxury for men who don't know better. But baby, I knew,
And I still let you go.
I don't need heaven, I don't need peace. Just one more hour of your touch at least. But the cape is gone, the dream's gone black, and the way you loved me ain't coming back.
That old guitar won't play it right. Keeps crying your name through the longest night. I thought I could ride it out, be tough, but I can't exhale, girl, not deep enough. So I carve your song into my soul like a sin that feels like skin I can't forget. So I'm burning you in.
Burning you in, every kiss a sacred scar. Burning you in, every mile you flew too far. I don't want a clean escape,
Just the ache that takes your shape. Burning you in.
yeah, I'm burning you in.
Burning you in like ink in a holy prayer. Burning you in like your ghost still breathes the air. This ain't about moving on, it's about keeping you where you belong. Burning you in. Forever burning you in.
Oh, a double shot of Willie Watson and the Breakers here on Zeg Radio. We heard Burning You In, and then before that, the new one, Two Shots from Mercy. This is a band that was interesting to make for me. Again, Zeg Radio hits 19AX, 2 for Tuesday. Request lines open. I am Bear, and we are kayfabe tonight. We're behind the scenes. No pretending this is the real radio of 1980X. This is the stories and the discussion of why these songs exist. I wanted to do something that sounded like Eddie Money and Ronnie Spector, you know, just like Ronnie, so you know that song, right? Be my little baby. And what came out of it instead was that stuff, and I was so happy. Serendipity has created an awful lot of these artists for me, because while they didn't sound like what I was shooting for, they sounded really good, and I wanted more of them, and that's what I did. Now, The first artist I ever created was one called Diamond, and that's the song Midnight Skyline. Sadly, there's only one song by her, so I'm not going to be able to play it tonight. There's no double shot. But the second artist I ever created was Sylvana Wolf. Now, Sylvana Wolf is actually a character from the Zenith universe. She's one of the Beast Lords. She's a wolf Beast Lord, specifically the British wolf that no longer exists. I can't remember what the hell it is, the one that was hunted to extinction. That's her animal. So we're going to do a double shot of Sylvana Wolf, since you guys are just not making requests tonight, but I assume since there's a whole bunch of you watching, we're up at 10, we were up at 12 at one point, you're enjoying the music, so I'm going to keep doing the music. Normally I'd play Call of the Wild, but it's a long one, and we've overplayed that song to the point of insanity. So we're going to listen to her cover of Lipstick Grenade. Yes, she has one too. And then we're going to follow it up with a newer track called Stiletto. So here we go. Zeg Radio, Hits of 1980X, 2 for Tuesday. I am Bear. This is Sylvana Wolf.
Cheap cliche. My touch is poison laced in charm. You lit the fuse wrapped around my arm. Velvet voice, but I bite hard. Your name's just scars on my guitar. You don't tame a girl like me. I break the rules, then set you free. Boom, baby, I don't fade. I blow hearts up. I'm a lipstick grenade. One look
Request lines are open.
You like control, then choke on it. I brought my boots, stop praying they don't fit. You built your rules on crooked ground, kept me quiet, kept me nice. Every night another chain, but baby I don't blink twice. You wore your pride like Sunday gold, preached your way like gospel law. But I don't kneel for hand-me-downs, and I'm not scared of what I saw. You wanted quiet, now you'll get none. You lit the match, I am the one. Stiletto, click clack, you're done. I'm not your girl, I'm not your run. Stiletto, steel in stride. I don't forgive, I never hide. I took the jabs, I took the fall. I bit my tongue through every call. But now I walk with sharpened grace and leave your name without a Stiletto, blood on steel. I cut my path, I've made it real. Stiletto, eyes up high. You had your shot, now watch me fly. I'm not your fallback, not your fix. I'm not the whisper you ignore. I'm every step you didn't track, and I'm already at your door. No warning shot, no second chance, no pretty speech, no walking back. You had your reign, now here I come. High heels, dead aim, dressed in black. Stiletto, click clack, too late. You drew the line, I sealed your fate. Stiletto, I walk alone. You want your crown, take back your throne. Stiletto, say it slow. I broke the mirror, now you go.
Sylvana Wolf with Stiletto. And before that, we heard her cover of Lipstick Grenade. So Sylvana Wolf is basically the first lady of rock in the Zenith universe. It's a very fun backstory. She was actually in the very first campaign I ever ran, which was my original Guardians campaign back in like 88, 89. She appeared in the second session as a concert that the heroes attended as basically like a publicity stunt. and never left that character behind. Love her a lot. Zeg Radio, hits of 1980X, 2 for Tuesday. Daniel's paying way too much to cut a tree down, but c'est la vie. And I am melting at 91 degrees in the studio, down 2 degrees from the 93 I started the show at, so that's good news? I don't know. The cats live in the bathroom now. They've hugged the porcelain as much as they can. It's the coolest place in the house, and I don't blame them for being there tonight. It's going to be another one of those crazy, sticky, hard-to-sleep, sweaty nights in Montreal. Can't stand the humidity. I hate it with the fiery passion of 1,000 suns, which is why I would never live in Florida. So, I realize, and I'm not stupid, that a lot of my songs have similar themes or whatever. It's because I'm the one creating them, right? It's like one single, A&R guy doing everything. So I think I'm going to make a contest. The contest is going to be this. Make a song, write the lyrics, what have you, set in the idea of 1980X. So it has to be an 80s style song, whatever genre of 80s you like. And the winner, they'll have to privately share their address with me. I will purchase a copy, softcover, of Doc Flamingo's Blood and Iron RPG to go to the winner. I'll announce it more later and do more, make it more woo-woo, ha-ha, wee-wee. But I want to see if I can get some interesting ideas out of you guys, so it's not just me always making the music. You guys can introduce some new bands, some new ideas, some new concepts. And then I'll play them here on the show as well, and that'll be kind of fun, I think. I don't know, maybe you don't. Maybe you don't think it's fun at all. Maybe you do. But we'll find out. That's for sure. It is meltingly hot out here, and I have waited as long as I can, but if Coco doesn't show up soon, I'm going to have to go ahead and play some Blackbird without him. But in the meantime, let's do some red hot rockabellas. We're going to start it off with Stockings and Sin.
Kicks in. I step on stage with a devil's grin. Black lace flashing under my skirt. Gonna make them howl till their voices hurt. Cherry red lips and my high heels bite. Swinging my hips in the neon light. Boy, I start sweating when I strut that floor. They want a taste, but I'm giving them more. Fishnets climbing up my high legs. I hear them begging, yeah, the whole joint begs. Snapping my garter in a wicked smile. Gonna drive them crazy, make them sin a while. I'm the queen of the midnight heat, and every heartbeat skips when I move my feet. Stockings and sin, let the fever begin. Every eye on me, baby, where do I spin? Got 'em howling wild, yeah, they're begging within. 'Cause tonight I'm serving up stockings and sin. Shake it, baby, make that jukebox scream. I'm the kind of girl you only see in dreams. Turn up the fire, let the trouble ignite. We're burning hot till the broad daylight. Stockings and sin, let the fever begin. Every eye on me, baby, where do I spin? Got 'em howling wild, yeah, they're begging within. 'Cause tonight I'm serving up stockings and sin. Leopard print hips and a dangerous smile. I'll make a good boy bad in a single mile. They call stockings and sin. I'm the queen of the midnight heat, and every heartbeat skips when I move my feet. Stockings and sin, let the fever begin. Every eye on me, baby, where do I spin? I got 'em howling wild, yeah, they're begging within. 'Cause tonight I'm serving up stockings and sin. If you want salvation, better start to pray. 'Cause this little devil don't walk away. Yeah, the lights go out, but the heat stays in, leaving you dying for another taste of stockings and sin. There's only one DJ that I trust to take me away from it all. Zeg Radio. Take me away, Bear. One bed, 4 girls. You know how this story ends. We checked in at midnight, neon buzzing like a sign of sin. Sheets smelled like bourbon, and baby, that's where it all begins. Got 2 rooms, but the walls were thin. 1 queen bed and a bottle of gin. 4 hearts beating with a devilish grin. Somebody said, ladies, let's dive in. Lips on fire, fingers on skin. A little taste of heaven and a whole lot of sin. 4 on the floor, can't take no more. Sweat dripping down to the motel door. 4 on the floor, baby, we swore. Just one little kiss, but now it's war. Yeah, war, sweet war. She said, who's on top? I said, girl, take a ride. Cherry on fire with her legs open wide. Vera's in the middle with a grin like a blade. Billy got a tongue like a hand grenade. Ruby on the mic, but tonight she's gagged. Tore down the walls, left the queen bee shagged. Sweat on the ceiling, lipstick smeared. Ain't no shame when the band's this weird. Oh, bite me harder, pull my hair. 4 sinners dancing like we just don't care. 4 on the floor, raise hell not lower. We ain't saints and we ain't keeping score. 4 on the floor, say yes once more. Screaming in the sheets like a midnight Guess we're writing this one off as band practice. Practice makes perfect. Sugar.
4 on the Floor, Red Hot Rockabellas. Before that, we heard Stockings and Sin by the same band. Love that Gresh guitar, man. Like, it's just, rockabilly, something I've always enjoyed. Zeg Radio, Hits of 1980X, 2 for Tuesday. We're doing kayfabe tonight. The masks are off. We're not pretending it's the Zenith Universe. We're just talking. Yeah, that song wasn't meant to happen. It was just a joke, but it came out so well. I was like, no, it's got to exist. And yeah, it's spicy. It's damn spicy, but so what? We're all grown up. We can handle it. No one needs to take offense at a made-up song. You know what I'm saying? I hope you know what I'm saying. I mean, my God, we listen to Toys for Tommy and we take that in stride. And I mean, there's a lot of songs in the Zenith Universe that are very suggestive or hiding certain things. So, you know, pay attention to the lyrics sometimes. They're not always as, what's the word I'm looking for? Direct as the Red Hot Rockabellas. But I'm glad you guys liked that one. I'm glad that one basically works well for you. Look, before we go too further, we all know what everybody wants to hear. It's like the most popular band of the Zenith Universe. I was waiting for Coco to show up because he always likes to request it, and I always like to save it for him so that way he wouldn't lose out. And trust me, Jason, some of the stuff we heard on the radio in the 80s, very close. In fact, that whole idea of that song and a lot of stuff basically boils down to this. I remember there's this article I read years and years and years ago. It's been like in the late 80s, early 90s in one of those magazines, Cream, Circus, something like that, one of the rock magazines. And someone was quoted as referring to all-girl bands either become catfights or orgies. And they were specifically kind of wink and nod referring to the Go-Go's, who were kind of famous for their shenanigans. But I always thought, that always stuck with me, so I always sort of liked that idea. And there you go. All right, let's get down to it. It's Blackbird time. Y'all wanted it, and I know a new subscriber who goes by the name of Mark Starspeed kind of requested it, so I guess we'll open it up with Coyote King. Zeg Radio.
Coyote King rides again. Tracks in the sand where the shadows crawl. Silver eyes on the mesa tall. Moonlight grins on a broken road. Every lie is the truth he sold. Run with the fire, dance with the storm. Every rule made to be torn. Coyote King, howl in the night. Coyote King, burn it bright. Coyote King, laugh at the crown. Coyote King, tear it down. Joker smile on a blood red sky. Whispers low where the vultures
Chains of heaven, drag me down. Chains of heaven, break me now. White fire in the midnight sky, cold hands trying to crucify every law like a loaded gun, every saint with a sharpened tongue. Try to crawl through the holy gates, every sin had a numbered weight. Then I heard the desert call, lose your chains or you'll lose it all. Break these chains of heaven, let me fall to the earth and rise. Burn these chains of heaven, set me free in the fire tonight. Steel wings on a sacred lie, glass thrones in a house of sky. I don't need your saving hand, I need the blood of the burning sand. Tear the book, let the angels cry, turn the prayer to a battle cry. I was blind, but I see the flame. Every god just forget my name. Break these chains of heaven, let me fall to the earth and rise. Burn these chains of heaven, set me free in the fire tonight. Chains of heaven, chains of heaven, set me free in the fire tonight. Chains of heaven, fire tonight. Chains of heaven, burn so bright.
Woohoo, Chains of Heaven by Blackbird. Before that, of course, Coyote King, the one everybody loves. The Zeg Radio, Hits of 1980X, 2 for Tuesday. I'm Bear. We're kayfabe tonight. I'm not doing the show. I'm just chilling out and talking to you guys and talking about the whole thing. Blackbird is a band that I never expected to blow up as well as they did. But man, people absolutely love Blackbird. If you want to know more about them, the full album is on the channel. If you go over to the playlists, you'll see the albums playlist. Go in, you'll see Blackbird, Bayou Saints, Crystal and the Shimmers, Shimmer, the first album, Rain Dumere, and I believe the Red Hot Rockabellas. Those are all the albums I have up right now, and Blackbird, of course. But beyond that, more albums will be coming as I do more. So one of the things, I wanted to make a multimedia experience for Heroic. It's something that matters to me. I mean, it's one thing to say, hey, this is the world you live in, or this is the world you like to be a part of when you role play. But here's what it sounds like. That to me really matters a lot, because, you know, a role-playing game can give you visuals, it can give you descriptions, art, what have you, but to be able to share what the universe sounds like what would be playing on the radio in the department store as your heroes rush in to battle the villains that are trying to take things on, what's playing in the car driving by you on the street as you're staking out the evil, you know, layer waiting for the drop to happen so you can bust everybody, etc., etc., etc. So that's one of the things that matters to me. But originally, the first 100 or so songs were all very specifically all about the idea of having superheroes having a huge impact on the universe. But then as I went, I realized I wasn't just doing about superheroes, I was doing the age, the era, what's going on, what's happening, what it's all about. And now, I mean, let's be honest, we're at 353 songs or something like that. I mean, there's a lot of damn songs going on in this crazy little universe, and there's only going to become more as time goes by, as I make more songs and I do more stuff. So hopefully you're enjoying it. Hopefully you're having a good time. I'm not ending the show. I know it's almost 10 o'clock. What's going on, Bear? It's hot as the devil's ball sack right now, and there's no way I'm going to be able to sleep. So I'm going to keep broadcasting until I'm so tired I will have no choice but to sleep. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to listen to more music. We're going to bust out, we did the 2 hours on the 2 for Tuesday. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that so that way I don't have to play double shots of everything and I can start playing whatever you want to hear. So we're just going to switch this over to a request lines, our open format moving forward, and play whatever it is you would like to hear moving forward. So it doesn't have to be a 2-shot. It can be anything you like. But right now I want to play something for me, and I'm kind of in a mood to hear something with a little bit of edge that makes me happy, and we're going to do that with a little bit of State of Quandary without wings. Zeg Radio.
Close your eyes. Feel the drop. No angels here, just a sound when you fall. I've been walking edges, tracing every line of fear, balancing on in the ash. Only truth in the collision. When the fragile hopes crash. Every heartbeat feels like thunder. Every shadow calls your name. If love is just a battlefield, then I'm not afraid of pain. I'm reaching for the chaos, for the beauty in the fall. If I crash into your darkness, then I've given you my all. Heartbeat racing in the dark. Every risk will leave a mark. If this is how the story ends, let it burn, don't let it bend. So I'll fall without wings into your fire, into your storm. Let the sky tear me apart. I was never meant for safe and warm. If I break, then let me break. Every scar will be the art I make. So I'll fall without wings into your fire, into your storm. Let the sky tear me apart. I was never meant for safe and warm. If I break, then let me break. Every scar will be the art I make. Fall without wings. No angels here. Just a sound when you fall. She walks in with glitter lips, polka dot skirt and candy kicks. Says golly when she means zoom. Turns every room into a sonic boom. Bubblegum laugh and a killer stare. You think she's sugar? Better beware. Don't let the pastel fool your mind. She's got flash and she's got fight inside. She's pink thunder, soft smile, hard strike. Spins like a cyclone, hits like a bike. Ribbons in her hair, lightning in her shoes. She's totally tubular with nothing to lose. She's pink thunder, don't blink, you'll miss. A sugar-coated hurricane blowing you a kiss. You call her cute, she'll thank you sweet. Then rock your world to a synth pop beat. Her lipstick's loud, her vibe's electric. You can't box a babe this eclectic. Don't mistake the bows for breaks. She's fast and fierce with no mistakes. You try to chase, she'll fly right past. Glammed and jammed and built to blast. She's pink thunder, soft smile, hard strike. Spins like a cyclone, hits like a bike. Ribbons in her hair, lightning in her shoes. She's totally tubular with nothing to lose. She's pink thunder, don't blink, you'll miss. A sugar-coated hurricane blowing you a kiss. Is she for real? She's the realest chick. Can she punch? Yes, we punch. Just
It's all a rush of crazy ride. Super science, silence divine. Lasers beam, dreams take flight. Bending metal, warping light. Every test we redefine. Pushing the edge, crossing the line. Super science, can't you see? Gadgets and gizmos, wild and free. Breaking the rules, bending the line. Mixing up magic, science divine. Screens are lit, numbers race. Data streaming, finding its place. Energy flows, machines come alive. Super science makes us thrive. Engines roar, reactors spin. Gravity bends, let's dive in. Harness the power, break the mold. Super science, brave and bold. Can't slow me down, I'm on a roll. Super science takes control. Super science, can't you see? Gadgets and gizmos, wild and free. Breaking the rules, bending the line. Mixing up magic, science divine. Super science, from the lab to the stars we rise. Changing the world before your eyes. Trust before we tell no lies. Super science, it's lights glow. In every beat we grow. Super science, steal the show. Super science, catches war and wonders gleam. Super science fuels the dream. Breaking limits, we like to see.
Super Science, Jefferson T. Davies, Zeg Radio, hits of 1980X. That one's for Jason. Before that, we heard Pink Thunder by Crystal and the Shimmers. We started off with State of Quandary without wings. Now, when I first made State of Quandary, they were a ska band because that's what I was told to make them. State of Quandary is based on my friend April's character Euphony, Tove Lund Saga. And basically, she was doing that because one of the players in that game, my buddy Renz, was formerly of a ska band, so she wanted it to sound like that. But now that Renz has dropped out, he's got other things to do in life, no time to play. She said, well, I don't want it to be a ska band if it's just going to be my band. I want it to be more alt-punk, dark 80s, all that fun stuff. So I remade all the songs, did new ones, and created a whole new look for the band. I liked it a lot, made me happy. Things are good, made her happy. All is well. Hope to eventually run a game where that band actually takes life unto itself, because sadly, every time we try and put a game together to run them, it just falls apart at the last minute. But that's the nature of role-playing games. Lots of ideas you want to do that just never, ever, 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 ever get off the ground. And then that sort of leaves you going, blah, 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 blah. But people are leaving. People are heading out. The numbers are dropping. We went from 14 viewers to 7, which means people are heading to bed because it's getting late for them wherever they might be. Therefore, you must be punished with something dark. And that means it's time for Kane Wilder Skinwalker, Zeg Radio.
It smelled like rain, but the rain was blood, and it spoke your name. They say it starts with envy, a hunger that burns, a soul that trades, and a shape that turns. A man becomes a shadow becomes a lie, and the lie becomes the thing that will never die. Skinwalker walks tonight. No prayers, no firelight, no songs, no holy sign. It kills and it takes what's mine. It steals the face, it steals the skin, it wears the voice of your closest kin. You'll never know until it grins, and by then it crawls within. Blood for power, bone for grace, eyes for seeing, skin for face, trade a soul for endless night. But once you change, you never change back. Skinwalker walks tonight. No prayers, no firelight, no songs, no holy sign. It kills and it takes what's mine. Don't call its name, don't speak it twice. It knows your scent, it knows your life. And if you dream, it's in the dream tonight. Comes for you.
Yeah, how do you follow that up, right? Like, I mean, that song is so powerful and so dark. You can't just, bip boppity boop over to On the Run or Do Androids Dream or even, I don't know, Days of Wonder. You can't, you just gotta say, okay, let's take a break. Let's say hi. Zeg Radio, hits of 1980X, Kane Wilder, Skinwalker, Yanaglachi. Yanaglachi, baby. That song, it's disturbing. Like, it's got that feel, man. It's got that feel. It is a dark, dark, dark song. Not sure where we can go from here other than me talk for a minute or so just to get our minds out of that darkness and maybe into somewhere more positive so we can listen to something a little more fun. I don't know, what do you think? I mean, gee, willikers, I'm just kind of like, Also, I'm trying not to swear on the show because I never know if kids are going to watch. So I'm trying to be, a little more professional than that. You know what? I think this is the perfect palate cleanser for us. What do you think? 4 Knots in the Ribbon. That's what we should be listening to right now. Gemma Kitchener, 4 Knots in the Ribbon, Zeg Radio.
Four knots in the ribbon, silk and thread, tied with a smile and the words we said. One for the meeting, the blush, the glance. One for the hope we took as chance. One for the secret we dared not speak, braided in summer by the old ash creek. And one for the now where fingers stay, tangled in vows we twine today. 4 knots in the ribbon, one for every vow. 3 for the heart and 1 for the now. Tie it tight and let it be a sign of you, a promise from me. We danced with bare feet on frost-dust ground. The stars wore garlands and the drums made sound. Your hand in mine, the world spun slow, and all we lacked was the word to show. They say love's light, but it's made to stay, woven in branches that bend not sway. So let them bless us, let them cheer. We're not alone, not now, not here. 4 knots in the ribbon, tied in the round. 1 for the roots and 1 for the sound. 1 for the year still yet to be, and 1 for the moment you chose me. 4 knots in the ribbon, 1 for every vow. 3 for the heart and 1 for the now. The years may pull, but the thread won't break, for love is the ribbon we choose to make.
It's 1980X, baby!
Salt wine from Talarith, sweet and slow, tastes like a lie you once let go. She poured it out with a sailor's grin, said love like this you keep in sin. Ember glass from the veil of flame glows like guilt when you change your name. I bought 2 flasks and a silver chain, traded my past for the sound of rain. Salt wine from Talarith, ember glass from the veil, I trade my name for another tale. The stars don't judge and the sea won't tell, but the wind knows everything. I kissed a thief in Darsmer Port. She stole my map and left me at court. But I still sing where the lanterns swing of a face I lost and a tide-bound ring. The fog rolls thick where the dead ships moan. Each one sails with a name I've known. I raise my cup and let it pass. Another ghost in the looking glass. Salt twine from Talarith and Burglass from the Vale. I'd trade my name for another tale. A name is just an empty sound when your heart's not where it's bound. I've been a prince, a monk, a mage, burned my pages, left the stage. But every lie when sails are curled still tastes like truth in another world. Salt twine from Talarith, ember glass from the Vale. I've told this lie in every gale. You chase the stars, you chase the flame, but the sea still whispers your true name. Salt twine from Talarith, ember glass from the Vale. I'd trade my name for another tale. Let the sea forget, let the tide erase. Whatever I was, leave not a trace.
Three coppers for the moon, I said. One for the kiss and one for the thread. One for the promise we left too soon, and none for the silence between the two. I met him where the wild reeds bend, where river mist knows how hearts end. He held my hand like it held the year, but love won't last when it clings to fear. Three coppers for the moon, I said, and one for every tear I shed. If hearts must break and names must part, the moon will keep what breaks the heart. He spoke like fire and dreamed like snow, but never stayed when the tide ran low. We danced where time forgets to keep, and sang what stars would never reap. A month, a night, a wind-worn vow, a touch just silver coin and borrowed light. They say he walks where the river sings, where lost still wears a lover's ring. And if you kneel where stillness lies, the moon might weep with your goodbyes. 3 coppers for the moon, I said, and 1 for every tear I shed. So leave them where the waters run, and maybe he'll come with the sun.
Three coppers for the moon, Samantha Smythe. Before that, we heard Salt Wine and Emberglass by Edwin Cross, and then we started off with 4 Knots in the Ribbon by Gemma Kitchener. Now, this is all from the Valorous soundtrack, Zeg Radio, Hits of 1980X. I'm Bear, request lines are open. Let's get back to kayfabe. That's right, it's not a radio show tonight. It's not, ooh, we're in the Zenith universe. It's talking about the behind-the-scenes stuff. So, Samantha Smythe, I made a different song with her before this called A Guardian of the Night, which I love. And I was going for a mix of Sarah Brightman and my favorite female artist of all time, Kate Bush. And it came out really, really well. And I think I'm going to play it for you guys next because I never ever play it. And I think it's one of those songs that's really good. So when I did 3 coppers for the moon, I was like, this is, such a good song for her. Salt Wine and Emberglass, I did a couple of remakes on. The final one that came out, I'm really happy with. I like how it came out. It's a really good song. And 4 Knots in the Ribbon, my God. Whew, that song will put you over the moon. It's so good. Like the Valor, I am regretting and not regretting that I'm not doing Valorous right now. And the reason why is, 1, I needed a break. I needed to step back from it because fantasy isn't on my head. Secondly, I need to really think about the system a little bit and how I want it to go and what I want from it. And thirdly, it's now part of the Zenith universe. You have this problem. Freebooters, meant to be its own thing, part of the Zenith universe. Valorous, meant to be its own thing, a TV show in the Zenith universe. Hygeia, Iconia, meant to be its own thing, now a part of the Zenith universe. Because why? Well, I fought for a really long time against the idea of being all about Zenith and all about the Zenith and heroic and all that. But now, you know what? If this is to be my magnum opus, if this is to be the legacy I leave behind, if this is to be what I am remembered for when I am no longer on this world, then let it be. And I'm okay with that. Let's listen to Guardian of the Night by Samantha Smythe, and then we're going to uptick it after that and play some more, up with people, happy, happy, joy, joy songs. But for now, I just think you guys should hear this one because I never play it, and I actually like it a lot. Samantha Smythe, Guardian of the Night, Zeg Radio, Hits of 1980X. And it's running slow.
Underneath the neon lights, I walk the lonely streets. The city calls for heroes. It's pulsing every beat. In the shadows, I find my place. A vigil in the night, guarding all the innocent, ready for the fight. Guardian of the night, standing tall. In the darkness, I hear the call. With every step, I'll face the fear, protecting all break the vow I made to keep the darkness at bay. As long as there's a city, I'll be here to stay. Guardian of the night, standing tall. In the darkness I hear the call. With every step I'll face the fear, protecting all that we hold dear. Underneath the moonlit sky, I walk the lonely streets, a guardian of the night, in the city's heartbeat. With every breath I'll stand my ground, in the shadows I am found. Guardian of the night, standing tall. In the darkness I hear the call. With every step I'll face the fear, protecting all that we hold dear. Guardian of the night, standing tall. In the darkness I hear the call. With every step I'll face the fear, protecting all that we hold dear.
I quite like that one, Samantha Smythe, Guardian of the Night. Shane's here, and Shane is the reason that I have been so obsessed with K-pop Demon Hunters, and specifically Golden. So if you guys don't mind, and even if you do, I'm going to force Shane to now listen to the remake of Starlight so he can see what an influence his little random "you should listen to this" had on me. So back-to-back, two from Shimmer from the new album, Starlight, and Golden Rush will be the one after that, which I may or may not remake. But let's kick it off. You've already heard it if you've been here for the whole show, but if you haven't, here it is, Starlight by Shimmer.
Lost in the shadows, we were fading away, chasing the echoes of a brighter day. Now we're breaking through the night, we're
New music now, only on Zeg Radio.
Neon skies are dancing in your gaze. Every step we take lights 1,000 ways. Laughter spilling warm through the silver night. Every glance you give pulls me into flight. Every heart beats faster, chasing the high. Feels like the stars lit up the sky. Golden rush, lifting us into the sky above. Every spark we make turns the dark to love. We're electric, we're alive tonight. Golden rush feels so right. Every street turns gold when you're walking near. Every song we hear sounds like ours to steer. I was chasing dreams, now they're in my hand. With your light beside me, I can understand. Every heart beats brighter, burning through time. Feels like the world is yours and mine. Golden rush, lifting us into the sky above. Every spark we make turns the dark to love. We're electric, we're alive tonight. Golden rush feels so right. Colors blaze through the air we breathe. Every shade of memory you weave. I don't care if the night won't stay. Every moment steals my breath Golden rush, lifting us into the sky above. Every spark we make turns the dark to love. We're electric, we're alive tonight. Golden rush feels so right. Golden rush feels so
Golden Rush by Shimmer off the new album Starlight. Before that we heard Starlight, which is the title track for that album. Now Golden Rush might get remade because Starlight was a remake and I'm so happy with how it came out. Plus I finally figured out a way to get it to be sort of that 80s synth pop meets K-pop meets A5 high notes that I was looking for. So now that I've got that, I'm going to go back and I think any of the songs that aren't slow songs I'm going to remake using the new style to sort of show that the album shimmers the evolution of the entire band to their new sort of mature, or not even mature, but more robust sound. So I'm pretty happy with that. Overall, hope you're doing all right tonight, guys. Zeg Radio hits 1980X. I am Bear. Request lines are open. I'm just playing songs right now because, you know, it's that kind of a mood that I'm in, and it's 90 degrees now, so we've gone down 3 degrees since I started the show. But it's hot as sin, and I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep for a while, so I thought I'd kill some time, let the heat hopefully dissipate a little bit, take it down a level, and get me to somewhere where I can actually not just sweat to death laying in bed staring at the ceiling. But if you're not making requests, which is fine, I understand, I'm going to just play what I want, and then, you're just going to have to listen to it, or, like a rational, sane person, turn off the radio, as they say. Hello, Beans, it's too hot for you to be jumping on me, but hi, nice to see you, buddy. Poor cats, they've been sleeping and laying in the bathroom against the cool tile and the porcelain of the toilet and the tub all day because it's just too GD hot here in Montreal tonight. Though from what I hear, it's hot everywhere. Like there's almost like some sort of heat wave going on around the world. Phoenix Rising, Red Fox, Zeg Radio.
This is Zeg Radio, where the 80s never end.
It's like Totally Tubular, dude.
It is like Totally Tubular, dude, but it is also coming up on 11 o'clock here in the West, and while it's down to only 90 degrees in my apartment, it is time for me to start thinking about going to bed. My eyes are starting to burn. I think there's a nice shower in my future, and then maybe some reading before I sweat the night away trying to sleep in this godforsaken temperature. OMG. Thank you all for hanging out tonight. Hope you really enjoyed the show. Hope it was something that killed the time for you, passed the day, whatever the case may be, and I hope that you will be back. Might do a show tomorrow night, might not, might do one on Thursday, might not, we'll see. Might even do one on Friday, we'll see. No, Friday we've got Union City Blues. There will be no show for the radio, but there's going to be an awesome game of Heroic. Speaking of which, you know what time it is. It's the end of the night. There's only one song we can say goodbye to. Shepherd, be heroic. Do it, live it, Zeg Radio.
Together side by side.